Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today on Longish and every other weekend, I wanted to do the 7 days of Valentine. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. The 7 days of Valentine are 7 days leading up to Valentine's Day expressing love. So I'm going to be doing this, and I'm going to be doing it in advance so you can catch yourself when it starts. It starts February 7th, and the first day of the 7 days of Valentine is Rose Day. So I'm going to be doing a rose design for you guys today, and I'm going to try to keep up with this. And I'm going to alternate between long nail and short nail so that there's a variation of designs that you can do yourselves. And also, just to let you guys know, I am going to be changing up my series for my channel. I am creating a new one. It's going to be a workshop, more like a how-to. So at any point in my videos, if there's something that you really want me to break down and teach you all guys to do, let me know and I'll be creating a special video for you. So after base coating each nail, I'm going to be putting down 2 background colors. This is a black color from Rosalind, and I'm going to be doing 1 coat of this onto my thumbnail and my ring nail, which will be the accent nail. And then the rest of my nails, I'm going to be applying a pinkish color, again from Rosalind, and again, well, I'm going to be doing more 2 layers of this because it's kind of translucent, but this is C005, and I'm just going to let this play out and I'll pop back in when I need to. For this next step, I'm going to be working with Madam Glam Blooming Gel, and I'm just putting a layer of this onto my thumbnail, but I'm not going to cure yet because we're going to be drawing up the rose, and I'm going to do 1 big one in the center. This is going to be a red from Rosalind. I'm going to leave everything I'm using in the description box below. But the way that you start a rose, you don't want to do inside out, you want to do outside in. So I'm going to start with the most outside petal, and I'm just going to kind of do some swirly lines. You don't have to be exact in forming this rose because the blooming gel is going to bloom this out. So your shape is going to be a little blurred. And you're going to have to go over this anyway a little bit, and I'll tell you what I mean by that after I complete this rose. But you're just going to kind of do a staggering pattern, just like switch it up every now and then. If it helps to look at a rose, you can do so, but you really don't need to. What I'm doing is just grabbing little blobs of polish, starting at one point and then just dragging it till it becomes smaller and smaller. It's more like a comet looking thing, and as you can see, it's just starting to create these petals off a rose. And like any flower, you want to stagger your petals so that it's going in between 2 petals meeting each other. You just keep doing that till you get to the center. And then you want to cap off the edges, so otherwise it'll just keep spreading. So just to bring it back all in and tighten it up, draw more petals on the outside. You can help redefine some of the outside petals that have blurred out. But you're going to want to do this so that, again, like I said, you just redefine that rose, and then we're going to be curing this shortly after anyway, so we're not going to get that blurry petal again. But this is such a great and easy way to create a rose using blooming gel, and it's, as you saw, it's not perfect at all, but it looks pretty cool. So I'm just going to quickly copy this onto each nail. I've got the two different backgrounds going on because we are going to be doing just the color variation, so it looks completely different, but we're using the same technique. So again, I'm just going to start on the outside, and here you can see it a lot better. So I'm not being exact with this, I'm just drawing some curvy little lines, and that's really how easy this all is. The blooming gel is going to do the work for you. As you can see, it's starting to blur and like kind of branch out. So you're going to want to stop that from going to the center by adding more petals on the inside. And again, you're going to want to stagger your petals so that where the two petals meet, there is a petal right below it, if that makes any sense. And it may not look like much in the beginning, but trust the process. It's going to come out pretty cute, and it's going to end up looking like a rose. And then again, you're going to want to cap off the edges because it's really blooming out there now. So I'm just going to redefine the edge by adding more petals. And it's also adding a lot of dimension to this. So it kind of gives you the illusion that those outside petals are blooming outward while the center is still kind of a bud. And again, I'm just going to complete this on the rest of the nails. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. So for the accent nail, I wanted to use this Born Pretty Cat's Eye gel. So I'm going to put down a layer of this blooming gel like we did in the previous nails. And then after I lay that down, I'm just going to use my detailed brush to repeat the process that we did on the other nails and draw up the petals using the cat's eye gel. And this is just all kind of like an experiment at this point. I wanted the accent nail to have glitter and just shine and pop a little different from the other nails. So I'm just going to start laying down these petals. Now in my view, with my own eyes, I can see where I'm putting this stuff down. The camera isn't picking up the vibrant color. The vibrant color that I'm using, I've used previously on a Valentine's Day video, and you can see how bright that color is. So unfortunately, you can't see it right now. Once I use the magnet, you will end up seeing it because I'll be able to manipulate the metals to reflect the light so you can see it. But this is basically the process, and because these pieces and each petal that I'm making is segmented, when I end up using the magnet, it's just gonna magnify that shape, and it's gonna look really cool. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do 3 pieces of roses here, and then I'm gonna whip out the magnet and show you guys what it looks like after I manipulate it. For this step, I'm going to be using a bunch of colors here. I've got my red reflective glitter gel. This is C215. And then I'm going to be using my Rosalind 02, which is a white. And then I have my Born Pretty CG028, which is like a forest green. And then I've got a regular green from Rosalind 60. And I'm going to start off by putting blooming gel on the first nail that we did. And I'm going to be laying down some baby's breath, some leaves, and I'm going to give it an extra pop with some reflective glitter gel. I'm just going to be putting all this stuff on top of it just to give it that blooming gel effect. But yeah, first I'm just going to take this reflective gel and kind of line each petal with it. This is going to be giving kind of like a subtle ghostly effect as I move the nail around. The reflective gels will catch the light, and we'll add a little bit to each petal, especially on my regular nails. On the accent nail, it'll probably be just a little extra blingy, but this is going to add so much more to my normal nails. And then I'm going to be adding some of this white, and I'm just going to dot up a few spaces here, and this is going to bloom out, and that will be like the baby's breath that you see that comes with roses. To add to the baby's breath, I've got this CG112, and it's a hollow glitter, and I'm just going to put that right on top of the baby's breath to add some bling into the look, just like I did with the reflective glitter onto the petals of the rose. And now I'm going to take my greens and I'm going to drag my detail brush through both colors and then just kind of drag it through the blooming gel and shape it up like a leaf. So I'm just going to complete this process for the rest of the nails and then I'll pop back in when I need to. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out and I greatly appreciate your support. So now I'm just going to apply this Madam Glam top coat onto each nail. Then I'm going to add some Nourish Cuticle Oil from Gelish, and I'll pop back in at the end result. And here is the end result from the 7 days of Valentine, Rose Day, celebrated on February 7th. Again, I'm doing this in advance so that you can catch it, and I'm gonna try to keep up with the 7 days and post them out. But look how gorgeous that is, and look at that cat's eye gel. So cool. Well, thank you for joining me on another episode of Longish and Every Other Weekend. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos, and join me again next time. We're going to be doing the 6th day of the 7 days of Valentine, celebrated February 8th. And again, leave a comment below. Let me know if there's anything in this video or any other video that you'd like for me to break down, because I'm going to be making a how-to. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.